Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all shapes and sizes, we are gathered here today to... We are gathered here today to... We are gathered here today to... Will you cut that out? We are gathered here today to remember something that LEGO has done for a very long time, and something that I am very sad to see go. I know that a lot of you are sad to see it go as well, and well, buckle your seatbelts because today is going to be a sad video. What is going on, everybody? Simply Tan here with a brand new video, and this one, as I was stated earlier, is going to be a very sad one, and this is actually a Simply Tan news video, but there isn't that much in terms of LEGO news this week, so I decided to dedicate an entire episode just to this one piece of news that came out as a rumor in this past week. And this is a very sad rumor. I just can't believe that this is happening. Like, it's just something that has been around for such a long time, and I can't believe that LEGO has decided to move on and move past this, but I mean, it is what it is, and let's go ahead and discuss exactly what that rumor is all about. So as many of you may know, March has now come, which means that a bunch of brand new LEGO sets have come out in this weird March wave that has never existed before in LEGO, and you know, there's some interesting things that came out, some were more notable than others, and one of the most notable things that was just released and revealed a couple of weeks ago even was LEGO Vidiyo. With this LEGO Vidiyo theme brought very interesting, very cool sets to me in my opinion, because they're kind of just figures, but either way they brought just figures that you can buy, and you can pay $20 to get one figure, and you get like a ton of tiles with it, but still $20 for just one figure, which is still wrong to me in my opinion. Or you can pay $5 and get a blind box with a minifigure inside and only 3 tiles. And while this might not seem like a terrible thing because no one really cares about LEGO Vidiyo, there is a problem with it because something just came out last week that we didn't exactly see coming, but we kind of saw it in this LEGO Vidiyo blind box idea. Since their creation in like 2010, I believe, LEGO minifigures have always come in these plastic bags that you can easily feel around and determine exactly what figure is inside each of them. And obviously not everyone put forth the time and effort to figure out exactly what's inside of the bags. People, including me, did, and it was helpful because then I didn't get one stupid figure that I didn't want. Like, I was able to determine exactly what 10 figures out of a series, for instance. Like, I didn't always get 10 figures, like I rarely get 10 figures out of the same series, but just as an example, I just could get the exact 10 figures that I wanted rather than getting 10 random figures or even random duplicates, because I just kind of grabbed them without knowing exactly what was going on inside of them. So yeah, it was a really helpful and nice thing, which means that with LEGO Vidiyo, you can't incorporate this same idea. You have to just hope for the best and just grab one and just be like, well, I'm okay with any of the figures in this series, so might as well just grab one and just see what happens. And I'm okay with that because I honestly don't really care about LEGO Vidiyo, but the problem is a brand new rumor came out last week saying that blind boxes will now be introduced into LEGO minifigures. And this is probably like the biggest LEGO rumor that I've ever hoped is wrong. Like, I probably said that before, but this is the one. This is the one that I do not want to happen because I do not want these bags to turn into boxes, because that just completely just redesigns the entire thing surrounding LEGO minifigures, because it suddenly turns from this thing of basically paying $5 for the exact figure you want into turning into just paying $5 and just gambling for just the figure you want. Like, you have no idea what's going to be inside of these boxes now. But before I continue my rant, let's talk about exactly why LEGO is going to be switching from bags to boxes, because there are a couple of reasons that I think are worthy of mentioning, and then some other ones that are kind of just like, but I'll talk about them anyways. And to me, the biggest reason why I think that LEGO is changing from bags to boxes is because of this idea that you can feel it and you know exactly what you're getting for $5. Like, I don't think they want that to happen. I think they want everyone to have a fair chance at getting whatever random figure, because that was their goal to begin with, was them to be random figures. And they suddenly realized that they're selling exact figures for a very cheap price, and they've changed to this box because they didn't want to be doing that anymore for some reason. Another reason why LEGO is probably changing from this bag to box idea is because boxes are more environmentally friendly. They biodegrade easier compared to these plastic bags that probably a ton of people just get a ton of. So instead of having a bunch of plastic that you shove into your garbage can, you now have a bunch of cardboard that you just drop in, and then, you know, it's more environmentally friendly. You can even throw it into your recycling bin like you do with all of your other LEGO boxes. boxes. So that definitely is another reason, and it's probably like if LEGO was ever asked why they changed this, I'd say that that's the one that they'd point to. Another reason why LEGO might be changing from these bags to boxes is because plastic bags are very easy to steal, especially those very small ones, compared to boxes. So I think that LEGO is also trying to prevent theft, and even though they are just $5, so it's not that big of a deal. I mean, theft is theft, so I'm sure that these boxes were also meant to sort of like keep people from stealing them even more. So, just another random thing, probably not the most important thing, maybe something that they didn't even think of, but something that could be used as an explanation for why they're changing to boxes. And for my final reason for why they're changing from bags to boxes is because I think that they're going to start making more licensed minifigure series, and they just wanted to just make a really bad change right when they're going to make a really good change. So even though we'll be getting a Looney Tunes series in the near future, a Marvel series, a Star Wars series most likely, like in 2022, all of these series, which will be really great and really awesome for the public, will now be accompanied by a very big downer of them being inside of a box now. So they're just trying to play their cards right, and right before they're going to reveal some really cool minifigure series, they're making them boxes. So I mean, that's kind of like my ideas and kind of just me throwing things out there. I'm not exactly sure if this is why LEGO is changing from bags to boxes, but I feel like that those are all pretty valid reasons for why LEGO would consider doing this. But now, it's rant time. I do not understand why LEGO is changing from bags to boxes. It makes no sense to me because LEGO has a really big fan base, and that really big fan base loves these minifigure series. And a lot of them love just going out and feeling for the bags and just having a fun time searching for the exact figure they want. I mean, I have memories of scouring for hours searching for the exact figure in the entire just plethora of boxes in the stores and just hoping that you can find the one that you want. And it's a really fun thing and something that I really enjoyed about LEGO because it's just a really different thing compared to what you usually do when it comes to LEGO. Mystery series are a fun thing, and I totally agree that LEGO should continue making them, but I don't think that they should continue making them and then put them in boxes. I guess the one positive to this situation is the fact that I will now buy less of these minifigure series. So I mean, I guess that's sort of a good thing because sometimes I just went all out and spent a ton of money. I think the most recent Harry Potter minifigure series, we got almost all of them as an entire family. We all kind of bought a few of them here and there. And it's so easy to buy them because it's just, oh, it's just $5. But then you just keep doing, no, it's $5. And then you just get a bunch of them. So I mean, I guess that would kind of combat that thing, but I don't want it to combat that thing. It's just a fun thing, and I just love LEGO minifigure series, and I'm really sad that LEGO is changing them in a way that will change them forever, and in a way that I will most likely no longer love them and just sort of be meh about them. Anyways, that is all that I have to say for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to really consider subscribing because I know that if you enjoyed this video, then you'll enjoy my other content, but maybe go and check out that stuff first as well to just make sure, and when you enjoy that stuff, because I know you will, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell so you don't miss out on my next great video, including next week's Simply 10 News video. And there are actually prizes if you guys can get me to 1,000 subscribers. But if you just enjoyed this video, if you're already subscribed, thank you very much for that, by the way. Let me know by leaving a like or even a comment in the section down below, letting me know what I did well, what I should change for the next one, or maybe what you think about this whole minifigure series situation. But in the end, what I really hope for is to see you in the next one.